but I have too much stuff. Hello friends, welcome back to She's in Her Apron. I am so glad you're here because today you're going to declutter with me. Yeah. I have to declutter this house. It's a new year, out with the old, and not bringing too much of the new in. We want to keep what we have, you know, small. But I'm on a mission, like, to just get rid of stuff. Just stuff. I noticed that when cleaning and organizing, things will just get messy again, or things will just be misplaced again. And it was just like, okay, I need to organize. But and there's a lot of spaces in my home that are organized, but it's like, okay, yes, I have good systems, but I have too much stuff. It's really weighing on me. It really affects my mood. And I just thought, you know, it's gotta go. Do you ever notice when you clean off something, like maybe your dresser or your desk, or even if you just organize a drawer, like immediately after you do it, you sit back and you look at it, and it's like, oh, it feels so good. It's so satisfying. Yeah, I want that, and I want it now. So I'm going to declutter my home. So join me the next few days. You're gonna see me in different clothes and craziness as I declutter my home. And just, you know, I'm not gonna go too insane. I'm gonna keep it within my routines, and, you know, just even doing a little is just gonna feel so good, so good. Are you ready to join me today? Okay, aprons on, let's go. You guys might have seen this before. This is my recipe cabinet. I know. At least once a year we gotta do this, right? Okay, so I have my binders with my recipes that I print out. I have some school things that I read with the kids up here. More cookbooks, and loose recipes. Lots of loose recipes. Now what I've done in the past is straighten it up and put everything back in. But look, that shelf is warping. That's not good. And I just have too many cookbooks. I know there should never be a saying of there's not too many cookbooks, but I do have too many. This is gonna be hard. I'm doing this one first before all the other rooms I'm gonna go into today because of my love for cookbooks. And if I could let go of these, then I can let go of anything else that's in this house. And so it's time to let go. So come with me as I let go. So first thing I'm gonna do is take everything out of the cabinet and put them into like piles on the counter and kitchen table. Then I can see if I have too many of the same type of cookbook. Now you know, with me decluttering these cookbooks and recipes, that I am listening to something because of my attention span. And you all know that I do love audiobooks. And we use Audible. I've mentioned it here before, but I have to say Derek and I really enjoy our Audible account. We've had it for probably about close to 2 years. Derek uses it a lot for work and getting books that help create a better you, a better team, how to motivate. And I just like soaking into fiction and self-help books. So as I'm going through all these cookbooks, I'm actually listening to The Power of Habit. This is by Charles Duhigg. Why do we do what we do in life and business? It's all about why we have certain habits and the cues that get us to that habit and how we can change it and have a different result. It's really interesting. So I'm trying to have bad habits turn into a different experience because it's a new year, right? A new you, a better you. So I thought I would try out this book. I just want to let you know that Audible is offering you, my friends, a free audiobook with a 30-day trial membership. Just go to audible.com/apron. You can browse their unmatched selection of audio programs. You guys, there's a lot and it's awesome. Download a free title and start listening. So you could go to audible.com/apron or text apron, APRON, to 500-500 to get started. All right, all the books are out and I'm just dusting and cleaning up these shelves. Just let it fall to the floor, I'll sweep it up. Getting all the ickies off and dust. This is a dust mitt from Norwex. If you want more info, it's down below, but these things are the bomb. Bam, done. Okay, It's kind of like refreshing seeing a clean slate. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now the hardest part. What do I keep and what do I let go? Now, you know last year, if you watched the video, I did let go of a couple of cookbooks, but I really need to let go. And I am telling you right now that all the ones that are on my table, I like. So when I say this is gonna hurt, it's gonna hurt. So, oh crap. All right, and they're in different categories. So I am just going to pick and put back and we'll see what we have left, okay? All right, yeah. Oh gosh, okay, here we go. Ooh, it feels so good to have let go of some of the cookbooks, some of the recipes, and just this site makes me happy when I open it. You guys probably noticed that I clean out my recipe cabinet at least once a year for sure. I try to go in and pick it up, of course, as the year goes on, but I usually do one big clutter a year, and it's usually this time of year, like close to February, so I'm right on track. But what was different this time was the amount of books that I was able to purge and let go. I just have such a love for cookbooks, so this is making me very happy. All right, and I am so glad that I had that audiobook to keep me going, and with it I'm gonna because I listen to it on my phone. You can listen to your audiobooks on your computer, your laptop, your Kindle. I listen to it on my phone. So now that we're done with this, I'm going to continue listening to my book as we go into the food room. All right, I want to thank Audible for sponsoring today's video, and now let's get going down in the food room because I have some big decisions to make. Okay, now we're entering my food storage room, and it is pretty scary in here. So this is where I keep our food storage, our canned goods, you know, things of that sort. Canned food. I have a full tour on this room, but look, just look. What? All that could be recycled. Look at all that. And I have some kitchen stuff that I keep here, bowls and some trays and some other kitchen gadgets. But you guys, seriously, I mean, I gotta de-junk. I go through the food very well and to make sure we're not expiring. So I do that very, very well. But the other stuff, obviously, I don't do such a hot job on. So I know there's things I could donate because there's things that have been on the shelf that I haven't used in the kitchen. And I am that type of person where it's like, but I could use it down the road. Oh, I want to use it down the road. And that's where it gets me in trouble because then I like to hold on to things. I'm not a hoarder, thank goodness. Oh, sorry, my lips are just... I'm not a hoarder, which is fantastic. But I will keep things to be like, well, what if I'm going to use it one day? Yikes. So have you guys taken the Clutter Bug challenge from Cass and the Clutterbug channel? I am a butterfly and a bee, and I thought I was all in for butterfly, but then after watching and reading about the bee, I think that's me. So, all right, join me as I declutter, and this is gonna feel so good. And I'm gonna make such a huge mess out here in the hall and the family room, but once all that stuff's put away and this is cleared, it's gonna feel so good. So let's hop on it. I can't believe over time, just using stuff with our case lot sales, how much I've collected these cardboard boxes and kept some. I don't know why I've kept some. I don't know, but these have got to go in the recycling bin. Oh my gosh. That is major glass. So on this edition of What Not to Do, oh my gosh, okay. Okay, no one panic. It's just glass. Yeah, so now I have to pick it up and vacuum. We interrupt this normal broadcasting so Kimmy can get her crap together and clean up the glass that's on the floor. I'm back. Let's hit it. Woo! Done. So, I went through a lot of stuff. I mean, look how good this looks. I went through a lot of garbage. And I think once I'm done decluttering some other spaces, I could come back on a regular basis during my zone cleaning and go through these things again and pitch one or two things. Kind of like the 10 fling boogie or something like that, if you ever heard of that from Fly Lady. So the progress that I've made today has been wonderful. So I'm quite happy, and I don't feel so anxious in here like I did before. So here is all the garbage just in the food room. Holy moly, look at all that cardboard. So tomorrow I'm going to have the kids break it up and put it in the recycling bin. Just from the food room, this is the donation pile. This is going to grow when I move into the cold storage room. There's a lot more to give away. Okay, under our porch here in my laundry room, we have our cold storage room. I have a lot of food storage down here in cans, and then extra kitchen items that are stored in here. I also have more food storage here, and then buckets of like decorations, decor, luggage. So I'm going to go through these bins and see if there's anything I can give away here, and also on the shelf some of the kitchen stuff that I could do without. Let's see if I can give any of the stuff that's in here away, and then I'll be all done with this room. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. I'm excited for all the work that I did do and getting the bags in the back of my car and sent out of here, because if they stay in the house, we'll tend to go through the bags and be like, oh no, I really do want this. No, everything's gotta go. So I'm gonna bring everything to donate. Yes, it's gonna feel so good. And then it helps somebody else out, so win-win. So thank you so much for joining me today. So if you're decluttering, tell me what you got rid of. What did you get rid of? And do you feel better? Do you feel like this huge weight has been lifted off of you? It feels so good. All right, so let me know in the comments what you have been working on or want to work on. What are your goals? Tell me. All right, thanks so much for joining me on this Motivational Monday, and we'll see you soon. Bye.